This is Abhinav, Ram, Srinivas. Abhinav mostly works on backend. Ram works on almost everything. Srinivas works on backend. Ram does most of the UI part for us.
So you were planning on doing sort of the first release of
Virtual
your
trading game.
virtual goods game, the virtual trading game. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about sort of what's going on with that.
We plan to release it on Wednesday, but we had last minute bugs that prevented us from releasing it on Wednesday. We moved the deadline to Friday. Now there are some problems with the server that we plan to release on. So we're setting up a new server where the latest versions of all the software that we're going to use. Hopefully we'll release it on Tuesday.
Okay. So these are the software bugs. It's just sort of normal stuff, or there's anything special going on?
Mostly they're normal bugs, but just that when you are planning for something, you don't really expect all this will come in and block your way ahead. So always having a deadline is good in sense that you're going to probably get things done so that you reach the deadline. There is some kind of pressure. There is some kind of it's a positive pressure to say. Yeah. So and bugs obviously can't avoid, and it is always it's a bad idea to just release it with all the bugs. I mean, like not just bugs, but in this particular game, the economy of the game is very important. People should, I mean, like, there are some things that you can't really anticipate how it will turn out after, like, let's say, 1 or 2 months of the game. Let's say somebody puts in 2 months of effort into the game, things might, the whole economy of the game for that particular guy who has spent in two months of the game might be different. Like, he might have a lot of money and probably he could buy anything, so it becomes less interesting for him, or probably he ends up with no money and everything is too costly for him so that he can't buy anything out. So we have to really simulate all this before we release it. Everything might work without bugs, but these are not exactly bugs. These are situational problems that you end up because of some parameter not optimized in the right way. So yeah, so these things we have to fine tune before we release. So that's probably taking time.
So the thing is that you can't really guess these bugs before. So you need a system to be in some particular state. So almost close to the finish state. And only when the system is close to the finish state can you actually test the full integration and then see that these bugs all exist and then you try to fix it. So that's what we landed up with.
Okay. So are you in the process of sort of doing simulation testing now, where you're able to actually play these things out and see how it works, like at scale and
yeah, we are simulating it a little bit. So I think the interesting thing to do in future is, I mean, Ram has been very positive about doing continuous deployment. I mean, he's excited about it. So probably the next game that we do, we build in systems to test things from day one of development. So by the time we come to release, we have some kind of test suite that makes sure that the game is going to be good at any circumstances. We have a well-defined test suite that probably has 100% code coverage, and probably it even goes to the extent of doing a lot of integration tests at very minor details, so that we probably don't end up with all these problems, or probably it might even be that we figure out all these problems much earlier in the development cycle. And continuous deployment is something that's very interesting. Probably, yeah. Working all right. How do you feel like?
I want to say that actually I enjoyed what they are. When they are good to be part of the team where I am yeah, it seems good.
Actually, Srini was very excited at doing the more complex part of the system, the core of the system. So it's almost a scientific project. If you look at it, the economy that is involved in the game, he was kind of simulating the algorithms that are involved in that. Yeah, probably you can say how you felt about, I mean, doing that. Yeah.
I got this. This is totally mathematical calculation, which is not like regular work. This is what we have to do with formulas and all those stuff.
what's going to happen at the launch? Like it goes up on the Facebook page?
So once we release, it will be featured as in the new arrivals for some time.
Yeah.
We'll be probably getting more users at that point of time.
Okay.
After it moves on from the new arrivals, it goes to the regular set of games.
Yeah.
The number of new users might slow down because of that, but at that point virality should pick up and then probably continue the rate at which we go.
Okay.
So that's what will happen, I guess. Yeah.
we can also cross promote our games with the current games that we already have. So since Sudoku has 100k users right now, we'll actually get a chunk of users from that if we promote our games.
What's the biggest technical challenge been in developing the virtual goods?
This is the first game that we're doing that has multiple levels. This is the first game where there is some kind of currency involved in transaction thing that is involved. That is corely integrated with the concept of the game. Unlike other games where you solve a puzzle that and get some bonus points out of it, which is not really corely integrated with the game system. So that's a new experience for us, and that's been it's a big challenge. Yeah.
So the one thing that we've understood during the development of this game is that we need to think through well, but you don't have to release all the features, do all the features and then release it. So you can actually think through the system that, you can extend this game to so much levels, and you think through all that, then you decide on which features to implement, and then you keep on implementing those features and releasing them. So that is something that we have done.